Super Mario Galaxy!
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Piglet here once again, and Happy New Year, everybody! Welcome to the 2019 year of the Forms of Art, the Maxi Toys videos. And to celebrate with the New Year's Day, we are about to be doing our brand new redo Let's Play for our channel. And if you couldn't guess right about now, we are doing our redo Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy for the Nintendo Wii. Jeez, I cannot believe this game is almost gonna be 12 years old at this rate. Well, at least even then though, that's besides the point though, and the reason why I decided to do a redo Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy is because, well, I did usually done this back in during the likes of in 2012 in the Mario's Let's Play, and the Luigi's playthrough in 2013 because of the year of Luigi, all the way up to, like, 2014, and, the results are, the quality itself is pretty alright, except in the beginning, because it feels kind of blurry, and plus you can't really see the actual gameplay footage or anything like that. And as a result, the commentary-wise is a little bit more of a problematic, I feel like. But when it comes to able to doing a redo Let's Play of this game, I'm sure enough the quality itself will be a little bit more better, and especially noticeable with the commentary itself as well. So anyways though, let's get started right here with our, file selection here. And as you can see, we've actually got ourselves 2 files already been completed. When was the last time I played this game, actually? I think it was actually, bloody hell, 4 years ago. Oh jeez, it's almost 5 years ago, actually, for more exact. But anyways though, let's get into the forms of, like, as you can see, we got 6 file selections here, like games like Sonic and the Secret Rings, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic and the Black Knight, and especially noticeable with Sonic Colors as well, that, those games do have 6 save files as well. But let's go ahead and select file number 2 here, and yeah, I'm also able to create my file here, and jeez, it's been about 5 years, well, almost 5 years since actually last time I played this game. So even then, before you start your adventure, you can either select your Mario character faces, or you can able to select your Miis as well. But for me, I don't have my Mii created just yet, because obviously, Sonic doesn't even bother to make me a Mii or anything like that, but either way though. But that's okay though, because we can always select Mario, Yoshi, Toad, and Peach by the forms of the Mario characters department. So for me, since I've already got Toad on the forms of our file selection for now, and let's just go ahead instead, we'll select Mario this time, because I feel like, well, Mario is the one and only hero after all. So yeah, let's get this thing to it, and I'm really looking forward to able to replaying this game again, just because, alongside with Super Mario Odyssey and Super Mario Galaxy 2, oh man, I'm really looking forward to replaying this game again. But anyways, let's get to it. Every 100 years, a comet appears in the skies above the Mushroom Kingdom. The comet was so large one year, it fills the skies and sent countless shooting stars raining down. The Toads brought the shooting stars to the castle, where they became a great power star. It should have been a very happy time for the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. That was the night of the Star Festival, held once every 100 years to celebrate the comet.
Dear Mario, I'll be waiting for you at the castle on the night of the Star Festival. There's something I'd like to give you. From Peach.
Alright, so just like in Super Mario 64, that once again Princess Peach has sent us a letter to us, meaning that we must able to go to her castle immediately. So, because I bet that she might actually have some surprise for us. So, oh man, the visuals in this game still looks absolutely outstanding, especially the orchestra music has been playing for the first time in a 3D Mario game, in any Mario game entirely actually, because yes, this was actually the first ever Mario game to able to be done with the forms of the orchestra soundtrack, which I will say, I love it to death. I seriously love this. Even stuff like other games as well, like the forms of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and especially the sequel to Super Mario Galaxy, Super Mario Galaxy 2, and even The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and all the other games that came out with on the Nintendo Wii. It just has an absolute outstanding soundtrack, and the visuals, especially with the water textures as well, look so relaxing and much more clearer. I mean, wow, it's so impressive. So anyways, let's go towards the center of the town. Princess Peach, you are firmly invited to the creation of my new galaxy. This festival's over! Oh dear, looks like the actual entire Mushroom Kingdom is under attack! But either way though, I'm guessing once again Bowser is up to no good again. But either way though, he got himself his entire army of these airships. So, there's nothing we can do. Even, can I free that Toad from here? I guess not, because it's really damn hard. But anyways though, help me! Yes, I'm coming, Princess Peach! I will able to save you! For about a considerable amount of times. But anyway, let's just hope if Bowser does not kidnap her for that specific point. So long. Enjoy your flight. No, looks like Princess Peach has been kidnapped once again. Terrific. Oh, okay. I did not notice we actually did land safely from that strange creature. Okay. This seems promising. It looks like we're on the planet. but in outer space. So, I'm guessing we can't explore for the Mushroom Kingdom for the time being, so finally, you're awake. Let's play. Let's play about what? But anyways though, right off the bat though, after we able to actually just, well, Mario for some reason did not dodge that, specific chemic spell, but either way though, he just stands there and just get knocked out or anything like that, so. Anyways though, let's play hide and seek. Okay, sounds like fun to me. If you catch all of us, I'll tell you about where you are. Well, obviously, for one, I've already know about this. Well, since first of all, I was in outer space, and two, I was on the actual planet. So, anyways though, so in this particular portion right here, all we have to do is just basically we need to catch about 3 of those bunnies, you know, just like in the old school days, since Super Mario 64 and Super Mario 64 DS, if you want to count that, then basically we need to catch those bunnies before you're able to actually caught one. So even then, that one just tires out, and even then though, once that gets a little bit more sweatier with those bunnies, then it's your chance to able to catch them. So even then though, yeah. And also before when Super Mario 3D Worlds exist, and especially noticeable with Super Mario Odyssey, you might do the exact same thing, including Super Mario Galaxy 2 as well, which I'm sure many people already know about this at this point, even though granted though, that these games are now, well, usually not so much for Super Mario Odyssey though, but most of those 3D Mario games from the past has actually got a little bit older throughout, even by the forms of we're still in 2019, and let's just hoping that 2019 will be the definition of the big year for me, especially noticeable because of how the fact that, well, for one noticeable thing is the fact that only 10 more days to go until New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe for the Nintendo Switch will be about to be released. So even then though, I'm looking forward to able to actually trying that out and also do a let's play of the game eventually once that comes out. Wow, you catch all of us. Maybe you really can help Mama. Who's your Mama then? Well, we'll ever know until whenever we're able to stumble across this particular tower. Well, I would say a tower almost, but either way though, it kind of feels likely a, I don't know, a shrine almost? Well, you'll never know. But anyways though, let's go for this little step by step, and seems more accurately we stumbled across this particular familiar princess. Well, not so much for a princess, mind you, because she may look like different, so I've been watching you from here. This place is called the Gateway to the Starry Sky. Oh, is that really? My name is Rosalina. I watch over and protect the cosmos. Oh, I see. To save your special one, you'll need the power to travel through space. Oh, okay. Fascinating then. Luma can give you this power. I will entrust you with his care. Okay then, seems promising enough. So it looks like we're going to be able to actually using him for the entire adventure, and it seems you have the ability to spin now. Shake your Wii Remote. Okay. Disaster has struck us, just as it has visited you. With Luma, I hope you can rescue the grand stars. May the stars shine down on you. She looks very unique, especially noticeable because of in the future years, at least ever since during the likes of right now in 2019 and onwards, she will become incredibly popular these days now, especially noticeable because she was now on a spin-off Mario title, specifically Mario Kart and especially Mario Party series, and eventually some of these sports titles every once in a while. So yeah, pretty interesting actually. So yes, this is Super Mario Galaxy. If you those who ever played Super Mario 64 before, and especially noticeable with Super Mario Sunshine before, then you know exactly how this plays out. Once again, it's in a 3D plane, and this time around though, this game looks incredibly unique in comparison to the forms of how it does it in the previous Mario's adventures, specifically the 3D ones, because, well, for one noticeable thing is the fact that FLUDD is no longer with you this time around, just unlike the ones in Super Mario Sunshine, and next of all is the fact that Mario's moves, and especially noticeable with his movesets, is incredibly similar to the forms of in Super Mario 64. You can still able to perform jumps, and especially double jumps and triple jumps, just like in those two games. And in addition with that, the long jump finally makes its return after the the Super Mario Sunshine hiatus and all that stuff. And while the diving ability was no longer a thing up until when it gets to Super Mario Odyssey, then, you know, I'm pretty sure that Sonic will able to actually still continue on with Super Mario Odyssey. And, you know, you get the idea with this solution. So either way, though, yeah, when this game was first announced, I was pretty hyped for this, actually, because of, well, I did first announce it back in E3 2006. Actually, I'll get into more details onto that specific game when we're able to move on to the next couple of parts of the game, because at the moment right now, especially noticeable at the very beginning of 2019, that is going to be quite big, like the forms of how you would think that it's going to be a Mario-filled heavy base. Because after all, we are doing with two of those 3D Mario games we are doing with. I'm doing with Super Mario Galaxy, and Sonic is still carrying on doing with Super Mario Odyssey. And eventually, it gets to the 11th of January, we'll decide to do New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe on that exactly the same release date. But you know, we've been waiting for you. Okay. There's a grand star, we have to save it. They're using a grand star to power that awful machine. It looks like it's making something. Sorry for the lack of dialogue for this point. We have to do something before the grand star's power is drained. Quick, find a way to stop that terrible machine. Well, simply put, we need to switch off every single of those panel switches, and as you can tell, because most of these panel switches has been turned on, meaning that it's in color yellow. But if we manage to able to step on one of them, even though I accidentally stepped on that twice, meaning that we must able to actually turn these little switches into blue, meaning that every single switches has been turned off. So either way though, I believe there were about, I don't know exactly how many switches you have to turn off with, which I could assure to you that it might be something more related to, more accurately, 16 switches if I can recall that. But either way though, that's exactly how much amount of switches that you need to switch off with. But apart from that though, this mission is very simple and self-explanatory for the most part. But of course the biggest, newest addition with Mario's new abilities and all that stuff, and that is the forms of shaking your Wii Remote, or the nunchuck if you will, that it allows you to perform a spin attack, which that way you can able to stun enemies, and especially noticeable you can do various things with the Wii Remote. And that could be same applies for any other levels as well, before beyond that. So from now on, we've rescued our first Grand Star. So even then though, that's the only new element about the forms of the Mario's history, especially since back in 2007. But either way though, that I really cannot believe that this game is still really impressed me still. In fact, I actually got this game back in Christmas 2007 alongside with Mario Party DS, and especially noticeable with the forms of my Game Boy Advance cartridge of my Mario Kart Super Circuit game, and especially some other DVDs every once in a while, stuff like Flushed Away, and The Simpsons Movie, and The Jungle Book 2-disc Platinum Edition as far as I'm concerned. Or to be more accurately, the 40th anniversary edition of that film. So, anyways though, so we've actually placed the actual Grand Star into this weird looking orb, but we'll never know until we explain about this. So here we go, we actually got ourselves our first star, in this case the first Grand Star, and the mission is called Grandmaster Grand Star Rescue. So yeah, Gateway Galaxy as far as the actual stage was called. But either way though, we got 74 star bits, not to be confused as the Cap King 74 number code. So at the moment we can only access to one level. That beacon is late again. It shines weakly, maybe the only as bright as a class 6 star, but at least the poor Lumos will survive now. Oh, thank you for saving the Grand Star. These star people are my family. They mean so much to me. Welcome to the Comet Observatory. It's my home, and also home to the Lumos. You see, we traveled the starry skies. We passed by this area once every 100 years, but we suddenly stopped in front of this planet. A strange force had launched onto our ship, pull away star bits and our source power stars. our ship had lost power, so it entered a deep habitance state, in which it could not move. That's not good at all. Those who took your special one picked up the power stars, and discovered the power to cross the universe. Please, I have a request. This observatory needs star power to protect images of the galaxies that are shattered across space. And there is a chance we can use our few remaining stars to look for our other power stars. Those round rooms are called domes. We observe galaxies from domes such as these. But the only one that is working now, powered by the star power now you restored, is the terrace. Please go to the terrace and try to recover the power stars from the galaxies you can see from there. If we can do that, we were able to restore the Comet Observatory's ability to fly like a starship. Then perhaps we can pursue the thieves who run off with the power stars. Again, I apologize by the forms of my dialogue text heavy is a little bit errored, but either way though, that's only because of how the fact that, well, you guys should probably know at this point. So anyways, I'm afraid to say guys, we got the endings off at this point right there, even though this episode might be a little bit short. But apart from that though, when we get to the future points throughout in this game, we would able to actually make it a little bit more longer videos. So join me next time of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy is the fact that we're about to be collecting even more power stars and explore some new galaxies. So yeah, see you guys next time. Later fellas.